Welcome back to Leggari, everyone. We got another great video. Super fun, super simple. You're gonna learn it all right here, Leggari.com. So the reason we use the magic trowel is to spread it out quick. And the reason we don't use a knot squeegee is because when you're doing projects, those knot squeegees will break down, become thinner and thinner. By the time you get done with your project, you're gonna be pulling it tight like a squeegee. And where you first started, it's gonna be nice and thick. So we found that the best way to put these floors down is just use a craft magic trowel. Do it like I'm doing, and then take your roller and just roll over it to help even it out for the right thickness everywhere. It's really simple. So right before I start rolling the floor, I want to soak this roller up. And I already know where the thick spots are on the floor. It's usually in the middle. Don't start rolling on your edges, because you want to get this nice and soaked, and then you can kind of roll on your edge. We've had so many coats on this floor. This edge is like a trip hazard now. So I want it thin. That way it's not running down on the floor. That's kind of why I'm not pushing it right up to the edge. And all we're trying to do is just go wall to wall, or as farthest of a stretch as you can do. Just roll over it real quick. This is gonna help any thick spots. If you have any thin spots, it'll sound really sticky. Like right here is kind of thin, so I'll just pull a little material there and roll it in. And if your roller's quiet, that means you got a good thick coat everywhere. It's kind of what we're after right now. Just, we don't want to hear stickiness on the roller. Easy to go both ways quickly. Remember, once you've added the hardener, you can't mess around. You gotta get it spread out. You gotta get your highlights added. You don't wanna do large sections at a time. You wanna split them up into multiple sections. That way you keep getting fresh epoxy. And if you start rolling too fast, you'll start flicking epoxy up on the walls. So you wanna keep that in mind too if you don't have plastic up. We're gonna be adding black highlights into this. All right, so now I'm gonna add my highlights. We're gonna do black puddles. I'm gonna try to do a couple bigger ones, and then I'm gonna go with smaller ones in between. We're adding quite a bit of black to this, so You want a lot of contrast. So now I'm gonna go in between. I'm gonna actually do bigger puddles this time instead of a lot of puddles. And remember, like I say, guys, you gotta get highlight color up right to your edges. Doesn't matter if you have puddles there or not, at least pour some color out. That way when you go to blend it, it looks like the floor goes underneath the walls. Because it doesn't look good when you get done with your floor. In about 2 to 4 inches, there's no highlight color around the whole floor. That doesn't look very good. So make sure you put some color right up to the wall. It doesn't take much to just get a little color on these edges. Do the same thing on the front. Now we're gonna immediately start swirling it and working our way out of the room. Notice how they're gonna be more concentrated areas of black than all over the floor. It's probably one of our this technique and our veining technique with the drizzling it off the paint stick are the easiest looks you can do on a floor, and they look awesome every time because this floor is going to be moving for the next 2 to 3 hours, marbleizing, self-leveling. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, share the video, help us get the word out. This product is amazing and it's changing the countertop and flooring industry. Also, make sure your notifications are turned on. That way you get notified every time we post a new video. Follow us on our social media sites too, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. We're always posting customer installs there, and you can see what people are doing with our products. It's truly amazing. Our systems are one of a kind every time, and remember, Leggari.com has you covered.